In 1991, Armenia was a part of the Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union wasn't doing very well. In an effort to salvage and reform the Soviet Union, a new union treaty was being drafted. Despite President Gorbachev's best attempts to gain popular support for the proposal, 6 rebellious Soviet republics boycotted the idea. These were Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Moldova, Georgia, and Armenia. You see, Armenia was already moving towards independence, and a year earlier had adopted the Declaration of State Sovereignty of Armenia. This declaration was actually a collection of 12 declarations, including renaming Armenian SSR to the Republic of Armenia, establishing a flag, a coat of arms, a national anthem, a military, currency, and a banking system. It also declares Armenian as the official language, calls for a multi-party democracy, and guarantees freedom of speech and the press, as well as the right of return for the Armenian diaspora. This declaration would later serve as the basis of development for the Constitution of Armenia we have today. So it wasn't much of a surprise to anyone when the new Union Treaty was rejected by Armenians, and later, on September 21st of 91, a referendum was held in Armenia to determine whether or not to secede from the Soviet Union. 99.5% of voters voted in favor of independence, with a 95% voter turnout, and that's why Armenians celebrate independence on this day. A month later, presidential elections were held for the first time in the newly rebranded Republic of Armenia, which resulted in a victory for Levon Ter-Bedrosyan, who became the first president of Armenia. Another month later, in December, Armenia's independence was formalized by the dissolution of the Soviet Union, and Armenia was finally a country again.